And I was like, yeah, mum, I am still gay. I do still like men. And she was like, okay, because I got a dream that there was a naked boy running out of your uni accommodation.
Was there?
There wasn't.
That's very specific.
Very specific. Very specific.
Hello. Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 196 of the Two Twos podcast. I am Nana.
And I'm Ro.
And together we are
Two
Twos. We've got a special guest in the building.
Yes.
The beautiful,
Woo!
dark chocolate, sexy, fashionable, melanated.
Period.
Podcaster, influencer, content creator.
Shout out accountant.
Yes.
Corporate baddie.
Yeah,
Period.
corporate baddie.
All of the above.
Welcome to the show, Rey Styles.
Every day at the bumble clap building.
I feel
Welcome.
like that is the best intro we've ever done.
Yeah, I feel like I had to do it for him because it's Rey Styles.
Yeah, period. The accolade.
Yeah.
Buddy. Get into it.
I mean, it's been a long time coming. We
Very
said
long
this.
time.
We were supposed to go. He was supposed to come now before we went on his.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's got it together more than we do. So
Oh, things happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Life
things
be
happen.
lifing.
It does.
but
It
you
does.
know, we get it together. But how you doing?
I'm good, babe.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm content.
You look good. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Your energy is the energy because you always look good.
Thank you, babe.
So me just saying you look good, that people have seen it. But your energy,
Yes, honey.
it's just radiating.
Yes, babe.
I'm feeling it.
Yes,
I'm drawn
babe.
to it, and I'm also collecting some of that beautiful energy.
Yeah. Why are you so happy right now?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a good space. My career is booming. The podcast is doing well.
Go
I'm
viral.
free of all burdens.
Good.
Just life is lifing right now,
Yeah,
and
okay,
in a
that's
good
good.
way. And I'm just very, very happy about that.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So your latest clip is going viral.
It's going viral.
Babe.
It's going viral.
It's
How
going
was that? Because it's
virality.
going viral in Nigerian blogs.
Ciao.
Ooh.
When you dropped the video,
Yeah.
okay, tell people about the episode first of
Yeah.
all.
Okay, so basically, I did an episode with my good friend Danola Gray, who is, well, he does many things.
Yeah.
He is a actor, fashion consultant, content creator, does everything. And he obviously has a huge influence in Nigeria. I think I underestimated how much
Yeah.
He's basically a
influence.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was aware because you could see his follow count,
Yeah.
and I know most of that stems from Nigeria, but I wasn't aware of how the blogs and the media pick him up. So anyways, yeah, we did an episode. Obviously, in the episode, I did a little segment where I basically discussed things that African parents do that we don't like. And obviously the topic of marriage came up and how African parents are obsessed with marriage. So we discussed that. And we just had a little kiki back and forth. You know what I mean? Our energies bounced off each other, so it was great. And yeah, to be honest, people love it and some people don't. So it's having mixed reactions, mainly because the homophobes are the ones with the negative comments. And they didn't even really focus on what we were saying. They just focused on, because we were quite effeminate and obviously we look fabulous. So they were just living in their misery and wanted to basically chop our heads off. But
Yeah. But you've been
can't.
handling it well though.
of course, babes, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, good.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? I don't know you.
Yeah,
I don't know you
good.
from nowhere. And
Good.
you're all the way over there suffering, probably on £2 an hour.
Yeah.
If that. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. I got my coin and we are good.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the content was actually, if you actually listen to the content, it was actually good. It was funny.
It was.
Do you know what I
It was a
mean?
great episode.
It was a great
And I'm getting
episode.
great feedback from it, from people in general. The comments are great. You know, it's my most watched episode so far. The clips are the most watched so far. So he's really helping me to grow my following, and I'm super, super excited about that.
Yeah. But also your podcast is
It's really
fucking
good.
Thank you,
And
Bea.
do you know what I mean?
Thank
you
you.
put a lot into it.
Yeah,
Do you
babes.
know what I mean? I don't know how you do all these amazing things because you're also an accountant.
And you're
that
a one-man
sounds busy.
band.
Babes.
You do
It's
it
not
alone.
easy.
Babes.
It's not easy with two people. For one person,
Yeah. But I've always said, like, I don't want to rely on anybody to do what I'm doing because people will disappoint you, unfortunately. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm ready to record it. You're telling me I don't have the money to book the studio.
Okay.
Like, we're
Yeah.
not doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to do this by myself And obviously, I was telling Nana earlier that it's a transition for me into presenting, hosting.
Yeah.
So it's my portfolio.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So doing it by myself is the best thing that I could have done.
Yeah. When we recorded with you, when we left, I did say to Nana, I was like, it's definitely giving presenter.
Period.
Like
You had your
transition to
notes, you had-
TV.
Yes,
you
honey.
Like
research.
it was like proper like structured.
Yes.
So it was like, it was really
Yeah.
It's giving that. If that's what
Yeah.
you want to do, it's giving that.
Yeah.
It's giving that.
Yeah.
It's a
Ate
great
that.
portfolio. And also, like, it's, doing it with other people. I'm surprised we're still together.
Yeah.
Because people
I'm
drop
happy you're
off.
still together.
I'm happy. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But, like, people drop off all the time.
Yeah.
There's 3 in the beginning, then there's 2, then there's 1.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard.
One thing I would say is that we haven't had any podcasting issues together.
Good.
So we've never had like I've never had to question, is Nana in it more? Am I in it more? Do you know what I mean? It's just been, and if there's anything, we just have a quick conversation and it's ironed out.
Yeah.
And even that, there hasn't really been issues to iron out. It's just like we just said maybe you edit 1 week, I edit 1 week, but that was, we don't edit anymore. That was when we used to edit.
Yeah.
But other than, no.
Yeah, because you have to separate the business.
Yeah.
Like you have to be business minded when it comes to, especially when you're working with your friends. Like you guys have to know this is the business side, this is the friendship side, and separate the emotion, separate everything, and just collect the bag.
Yes.
You know, that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's hard to work with friends though, and not every friend that you can work with as well.
It's true.
So,
It's true, but that's why you know the person that you're entering the business
Yeah.
with.
This is so off topic here, but I was watching Backchat this week. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even been watching it. You know?
Do you know,
I've seen it.
I've only watched it because my babes watches it because she always wants to talk about it. So she's like, "Can you
Right.
watch it so we can talk about it?"
Yeah.
Homework.
But after this episode, I can't do it no more because I just feel like I was listening to children. But anyway,
Sure.
one of them became a godmother to her friend's child, but didn't see the child. And then her excuse was that I'm not the baby father, so why should I see the child?
Oh my gosh.
And then they asked, "Why did you accept being the whole godmother?"
I was literally
then?
about to say, why did you accept?
And then she was like, "Oh, for sure." And then the boys were like, "But do you know that being a godmother that's a serious thing? Like, did you know what that entails?"
I don't think they
basically?
understand
They
what
didn't
it is.
understand. And I say this to say, like, you need to know who your friends are and who you put in what
Yeah.
position. Because
100%.
that friend should have known who she was. Because now they don't speak.
Yeah.
Should have known who she was. And if something happens to you, she's meant to look after the child.
That's exactly it.
the
Like
point.
that's the whole point of a godparent.
No.
Like
Cancel that right now. There was 2 of them on that little panel that I've not seen their godchild since the child had been born.
That's really bad. That's
People be
terrible.
taking these titles.
Listen,
child.
have your friends,
Yeah.
but know who is suitable for what.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
Yeah.
it's very,
Facts.
it's very true. You went to America recently.
I did, honey. LA.
How was that? Because we've been talking about like not receiving much love in the UK, and also I was watching your episode with Danola, and you were saying that America's just a good vibe. People are so nice. They
babes.
say you look good. How they greet you.
The Americans' heads are getting big listening to this podcast.
I'm sure and it should expand. It should keep expanding
shout
because they
out
deserve
all
it.
your American supporters.
Yeah.
Shout out you guys
and shout
because
out to the Brits who are like,
yeah, we love you too. You know what I mean? You guys are at home, so you could just sit there. But no, honestly, America is just. I feel like I belong there. I feel like my energy matches American energy. Like you just walk down the street and people are like, "Oh, good morning." You know what I mean? Like, or if you're in a fabulous outfit, people are like, "Damn, you look good." You know what I mean? And they don't know you from a can of paint. So it's like I love that warm, welcoming energy. I love the confidence. I love the outspokenness. People they don't really have a filter. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I enjoy that because I like people that are direct.
Yes.
And yeah, LA, it was the time. We went
What
for
did you go out there
Memorial.
for? Okay, Memorial,
Yeah. Memorial Day weekend. It was great. All we did was party,
Yeah.
That's all.
day and night.
I was watching those stories, boy.
Day
What is this?
and night. Okay, it was absolutely fabulous. We did a mix of things though. So we did some straight events, some gay events. We were running up and down that gay strip.
How
Like
were
headless
gay
chickens.
events?
What's
Yeah.
it called?
It's called WeHo,
Oh,
Okay.
which is short for West Hollywood, technically.
okay.
But no, we were running up and down like. Oh, there was this guy, yeah.
Get into it.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into some things. There was this stripper guy, right? So one of the first nights that we went, there was a stripper there. And sorry for the children that may be watching, but his package, the package was packaging. Yeah, the package was packaging. And he was wearing like a jock strap thong kind of thing. And you could see everything. I mean, the print, the head, everything.
veins.
Wow.
Literally.
Was that in a strip club?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in a strip club and everybody was just like, you know, you're looking, but you're not looking. You're
Yeah.
just like, you want to peep because you like what you see, but you can't really do much. Anyways, me and my far self giving eye contact, you know, was goody. And yeah, I just went up to him, gave him a quick tip.
Okay.
You know, quick tip in the boxes. And after when he was leaving the club, he came and gave me a hug, and it was like, it was good. Yeah. It was a time. It was a time.
I'm happy for
It
you.
was a time, you know. And everybody I went with was doing up love interest.
Of course.
Yeah, everyone was doing up love interest. I was behaved.
Okay.
Apart from tipping that stripper. I was behaved. So I didn't really do nothing like that. But I would love to go again.
Yeah.
In this element
In
that
this
I'm in
element,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah, let me show you.
This new moon. This
Yeah, let me show you
And
what
I'm
Rey Styles
attending
is
with
giving.
you. I'm coming.
Yes, we must run there.
I'm gonna be good.
Okay.
I'm gonna come as a
Yeah.
chaperone.
Yeah.
My mom's a chaperone.
Yeah, she'll look after us. You know,
Exactly.
make sure that we're good and nobody's, doing the most.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, honestly, great trip overall. I ate Chick-fil-A every day.
I still haven't had that
I
yet.
haven't had that. We had the other one. What was the other one?
What, Popeyes?
Yeah.
But even when I went to New York, I didn't have Chick-fil-A.
You didn't have it.
No.
Did I have
love
it in
Chick-fil-A.
New York?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
over the country.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Like, it's great. And that's because we were partying so much, we didn't have time to go to restaurants and eat out and
Do the
stuff.
bougie stuff.
Yeah, we did it once on the first night that we got there, and after that it was pure.
How long were you
fast
there
food. Call it a week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
call it a week.
We need to fit. Do you know all the time we said we were going to move to LA?
Babes, it would suit you guys for real, for real.
We're still saying it's
We're
not,
still,
it's
yeah.
not-
For real.
Well, during lockdown, we were saying that. We can still do that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You could be presenting there. We'll all be there. All three of us.
Literally, and obviously creatives thrive there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you both are creatives, so I feel like you guys would do really well there. I feel like they would love you guys, love your energy, and especially because you've built a platform for yourself here already.
Yeah.
And you have a platform there now
Yeah.
with all your new American supporters. So I think you guys will be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
consider
So
it.
we touched briefly on the homophobes from Nigeria. Now you are Jamaican.
Jamaican as fuck.
Yeah,
You are real
Real yardie.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Yes, so
honey.
let's get into that because
Yeah.
we've actually had quite a few people ask about that experience growing up in a Jamaican household and experience homophobia if you did and things like that, or even going back home. So let's get into it. What was it like for you in your household growing up?
Child.
Add the faith on top of it.
And the faith on top.
Another
The
layer.
faith, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was born and raised in Jamaica. I came here when I was 9 though, so I did go to school out there and stuff, and it was good. But obviously, I was still a child at that time, even though I did know I was gay from early, and I had my first gay experience when I was 8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kissy.
Babes, let me run you through it quickly before we carry on. Basically, I had this this friend in my church, because I go to the biggest church in the Caribbean in Jamaica. My family are influential there. Like my stepdad was a big pastor there. Anyway, so I was young, and he used to come around. We used to have sleepovers and stuff. It was real cute. And I remember we were watching SpongeBob, or was it Backyard? I can't remember. One of them. We were watching something. And there was a bit of like energy, but when you're young, you can't really tell what that energy is. But I always knew I liked guys because I was watching like Ed and Eddie and all these different
Okay.
Johnny Bravo, and I used to fancy the male characters. I've always loved the muscly man, no shade. So yeah, we were watching TV, and it was really innocent and really childish. But he was basically just like, "Oh, let's kiss," and I was like, okay. And then he was like, if you don't kiss me, I'm not gonna be your friend.
Right, boy.
Yeah.
He said, I'm getting that
He
kiss.
said, I'm gonna secure that. So obviously after that, it was just like, okay, well, when you're a child, you're just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't want you to lose you as my friend, so I'm gonna do it. Even though I probably wanted to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because I did kind of fancy him. But yeah, I had my first kiss, and from that point, it solidified it for me. This is what I like. But moving on from that, I came to this country when I was 9, as I said. And my parents are pastors. My mum and my stepdad, they're both pastors. So always
You are
grew
real
up in like
PK.
always, my grandma's a missionary. Do you know what I mean? Always growing up, not super strict religion, but they're heavily religious. You know what I mean? So that in itself, I already knew, okay, well, this is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
If I, come out to my parents. But I've always been myself. I've never hidden who I am in terms of like how I act, how flamboyant I am, etc. So I feel like my mum always had an inclination. But my mum basically found out because she found a nude on my phone.
Your
When I
own
was
nude or
14.
someone else's nude?
Someone else's
14,
nude.
okay.
A white man's nude
Oh,
at that.
did you know this white man?
Yeah, we were talking,
Oh,
innit?
okay.
We were talking. And yeah, he sent me a nude. My mum saw it on my phone, woke me up out of my bed in the morning before school, showed me the picture, and was basically like, what the hell is this?
Oh no.
And it's not even like, to be honest, my mum knows what my penis looks like, so I can't even if it was a
Yeah.
black one, if it looked different to
She knew
mine,
where
she would
yours-
know. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, she saw it, and basically at that point we just had to have the conversation.
At 14. Wow.
At 14, 15, we had to have the conversation. So her first instinct was to send me to a pastor in New Wine Church for counselling.
Of course, yeah.
Girl. So she sent me to the counselling. I went to one session. I looked at the pastor and I was just like, sir, this is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, but because I wanted my mum off my back, and looking back now, I wish I hadn't done that. Because I wanted my mum off my back, I decided to go home and be like, oh, I'm not gay anymore. You know, I'm straight, etc., etc. Because even in secondary school, I was still trying to pass off as bisexual.
Yeah.
So I had girlfriends and I was doing things with girls and all these different things. Even everyone knew I was gay as gay can be.
Yeah.
Okay, but
But the girls know.
yeah, I mean, child, ask them.
Listen, I don't care. I want some chocolate.
Yeah, but I one thing with me, I'm smooth in it. I know to finesse of your boy guy. Yeah.
I've seen it.
So I had girlfriends, etc. But yeah, I came back, told my mum I'm not gay anymore, etc., etc. And we kind of just left it at that. Like we didn't really speak about it. I was still doing my gay antics, etc. But we didn't really speak about it. And to this day, it's still the same. We don't really speak about it. It's not spoken about in my house. She's very much aware that this is the situation and this is who I am, but it's just not spoken about. So anyways, fast forward now to uni, final year of uni. God, imagine I'm in exam season. I have all my exams. I'm stressed out. Like I'm doing 6 exams in January, 6 exams in June. Damn. My mother calls my phone because she has dreams.
Oh God, not
So
here
you
we
know where this is
go.
going.
Yeah.
Here we go with the dream.
She has dreams, honey. So she calls my phone and she's like, oh, like, are you still, you know, gay? Basically, do you still like men? And I was like, at that point, I was sitting there on my bed and I was like, do I continue to live a lie or do I just come out of it? Obviously, at this point, I'm like 21 years old. So I'm like, I'm grown.
Yeah.
Even though you're not really grown at
No,
21, but you
but
feel
yeah.
grown, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to come out of it. And I was like, yeah, mum, I am still gay. I do still like men. And she was like, okay, because I got a dream that there was a naked boy running out of your uni accommodation.
Was there?
There wasn't.
That's very specific.
Very
to that dream.
specific. Very specific. I went to Loughborough Uni. Loughborough was heavily heterosexual.
Yeah. My
Heavily
cousin went there.
heterosexual,
I really
yeah.
wanted to go there. I didn't get in.
So for those 3-4 years that I was there, I didn't really get into anything because you had DL men, of course, but I wasn't really on the apps like that, etc. So I didn't really meet anyone. So yeah, I told her and that was that. I mean, she just, my mom, God. She still wants me to find a wife.
Of course.
Praying for you.
She's praying for me, you know, all these different things. When I told her I'm gay, she was like, no, don't say that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, come
It is
on.
what it is,
My
girl.
dad, my dad was like,
Girl.
you're not gay. You're not gay. I'm like, I'm gay.
I'm gay as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
So gay.
AF, okay? Like, so she lives in denial, but I'm okay with it. I mean, I hope eventually we get to a place where she can just be fully accepting. My mum loves me down. Like our relationship hasn't changed. It never has. Because I am her star child. Do you know what I mean? I am her baby. I was an only child for most of my life for like 15 years before actually with my mum, it was 20 years. My mum had my sister when I was like 19, 20. So
It's a long time to pay
yeah,
off then.
do you know what I mean? So it's
Like your
always been
little
me and my
baby.
mum
Yeah.
before she got remarried, etc. So we have a really close relationship. It's just a shame that she can't get her head around this because she's so indulge in religion and stuff. And I feel like that's why I've kind of moved away from religion somewhat because...
How do you feel about that though, moving away? Because obviously when it's something that you grew up with, it becomes a part of you.
Yeah.
And then when you move away from that, it's a piece of your identity is like you're leaving behind.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't feel no type of way, respectfully. And the reason why I don't is because I don't want to be a part of something that tells me that who I am is wrong.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. That's what we're not going to do. So because of the biblical situation and all the stigma around it, bearing in mind the Bible's a handwritten, man-made thing.
That's one thing I don't believe. In the Bible.
Yeah. I feel like someone really decided they didn't like this. I'm gonna try and make everyone else not like it, and everybody just ran with it.
And the thing is, to be honest, this is not offense to anyone who's Christian watching, and who believes in the Bible. But I just feel like a lot of it is up to interpretation.
Yes,
you could read one thing and get a message. I can read it and get a completely different message.
Exactly.
So I feel like even all the homosexual stuff that they say is in the Bible, they've interpreted like that. I don't think the Bible's actually homophobic.
No.
I don't think it's actually anti-gay.
Yeah.
Because even Reverend Jide, when we had an episode of him and he broke down what is in the Bible, he was like, "This is what it means," and it was like, "That's if you want to say that's homosexual, then that's up to you." But that's what I think it says. Do you know what I mean?
There's no shade, but I do think that people who got together and wrote the Bible definitely had an agenda. Like the Bible has been like recycled many times.
New King James.
Many.
By
Who is
white
King
men.
James?
Yeah.
White men, by the way. Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah.
And before a certain period of time, homosexual wasn't even, the word homosexual was not in the Bible. It wasn't in the
It wasn't even a word, really.
It was pedestry. I don't know how to pronounce it. Pedestry or pedestry or whatever. And it's about little boys.
Yeah.
And that's what was in the Bible before a certain time. So for me, I'm just like, you can... I've got one cousin who... she's invited me to like some convention or something. I've just ignored it.
A convention for what?
A church convention.
You must ignore it.
I'm not going.
You must ignore
I'm
it.
not going.
You must ignore it.
I think,
not for me.
I grew up as a Mormon in the church too, and
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
That's so interesting.
yeah, it was very much part of
Wow,
my life. My
okay.
life was being a Mormon.
Yeah.
I didn't spend money on Saturday. We didn't drink Coca-Cola because you don't have anything with caffeine in it.
Jesus.
Like, it was
An experience.
institution.
Yeah.
And obviously when my mum left the church, we all had to leave the church as well. And it did feel like I left a part of me behind. But the way I exist today, if I was Mormon, I don't think I would be me today.
No, you
no,
wouldn't.
Like, I'll be a shadow of
Totally
myself.
different person,
Yeah.
But do you know what? I had when I was having my Saturn return before I turned 30, I was having a crisis. And what I did realize is that I'd taken so much of my my sexuality and all of that and put that up there and totally forgot about my spiritual self. And not in terms of like Christianity or anything, but I felt like when I made that decision to choose myself and not choose like religion,
Yeah.
I completely like also disregarded my spiritual self, even though that is separate from the institution of Christianity. And so I feel like I had to go back and work my way back to myself and sort of like my inner person and my spirit and stuff like that. So I think it does disconnect you from your spiritual self.
Yeah.
And I
100%.
think you need to be aware of that.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Because you still have that in you.
100%.
Yeah.
But I still very much believe in God. I still very much pray. I don't read the Bible, obviously for the reasons I said before, but I still have a great relationship with God. God has a great relationship with me. And
that's where you're
until the
flourishing.
Lord comes down and tells me
I wanna hear
himself
it from him.
that liking the same sex, liking men is wrong, I'm going to live my life.
Right.
Period.
Respectfully.
And so you should.
Yeah.
And so you should.
Period.
So what's it like when you go back home as yourself right now, as a man, being homosexual?
Yeah.
How is that for you?
How is it for me? My family out there know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family out there know. I did a gay campaign clip thing, and one of my cousins got a hold of it and started
What, in
spreading
Jamaica?
it. Yeah. Started spreading it. That's actually how my grandma found out.
That's how half my family found out from Tutus.
Yeah.
When we dropped the first YouTube video. It
Yeah.
was in the group chats.
Chatting. But yeah, being back home, as I said, I'm still myself. I feel like I do tone it down a little bit just for my own personal safety when I'm
Yeah.
out there. So like, the thing is, with me, I strut in it. Like it's
is what it
hard.
is.
I strut. Like my
Before
walk
I
is
met
a
you, I
natural
saw
strut.
you.
Period.
Yeah,
Have you always strutted?
Always.
Like, even when you was
Yeah,
From a
little
child.
I
kid?
saw you in Afro Nation strutting. He was wearing lime green.
Period.
I would
Strutting.
forget. I was like, this guy every day is doing looks.
Yes, giving Naomi
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like my dad always used to say, like my actual biological dad, he always used to hate the way I walked. He's like, oh, you walk like gal, so you need to fix your walk. Bam, 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 bam. That nigga. Anyways, yeah. So I've always just had this natural sway, this natural strut, this natural confidence. So when I go to Jamaica, I have to like switch up my walk a little bit just to make sure I'm not drawing too much attention to myself and stuff. But I'm still very much myself when I'm around my people.
Yeah.
But when I'm out with strangers like in the town, because I'm from Spanish Town. And if you know Spanish Town, that's the hood.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the hood. Like Spanish Town, Kingston, they're kind of adjacent. They're like half an hour from each other. So you have to be careful with like how you carry yourself. You don't want to draw too much attention to yourself, etc., etc. But they still look at you anyway because they know you're not from there, because they can smell it on you. They know you're not from, or you don't live there, should I say. So yeah, I kind of tone it down a bit, but like all my aunties and stuff, no, I'm always at my auntie's bar, we're drinking, we're chatting about men, we're doing all these different things. So inside my family circle, it's absolutely fine. Like they love and accept me for who I am. But outside, I just, as I said, have to kind of chill
You have
a little
to.
bit. Yeah.
Even us when we go to Ghana, like I don't know if it works, the toning down thing.
can't
I
tone
think
it
we
down.
try.
Yeah.
I think we think we're toning it down,
Yeah.
but I don't know
No,
if
we
it
don't.
works.
We
No,
don't.
I mean, because you guys are like masculine presenters. Do you know what I mean? So
It doesn't matter
it's
how we
hard to
act,
tone
what
it
we're
down.
wearing, what we're wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
The most
exactly.
people do is probably not be like do any PDA or anything like that. You know, like when we went years ago, my ex was like all over me. I said, please, remember where we are. Like, you're trying to
because you have to have sense.
Yeah.
Like as much as you want to live your truth, have sense. Know where you are.
Even when we went, there was somebody I was in the cab with. They were trying to lips me in the cab, and I was like, "What are you doing
In Ghana.
in a crowd?"
They should
Fam.
know. They should
Before
know.
they call the police.
I think you
The
always
police
have
will
to-
meet you at your
Listen,
destination.
They'll meet us.
They'll meet you, boy.
You have to remember where you are. It's
Yeah.
for your own safety.
Yeah.
Not because you're trying to hide,
Yeah.
but because like we don't live here.
Exactly.
And, you know, when we try and call the British embassy, will they come? Like,
No.
do you know what I mean?
Just wait till you get home.
Listen.
What's the issue?
Listen.
Exactly.
Like, are you that
for one
horny?
day. Yeah.
Chill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, even in the clubs and stuff, like I was just like, can you just relax?
But it's so mad though, because like there's queer people everywhere.
my
Like
God,
on our
everywhere.
first day,
Some
yeah.
girl tried to lips me in the club of Ghana. No, wait, she lives in Ghana, but I think she's from like Sierra Leone or something.
Yeah.
yeah, she was a dancer, innit?
Gambia,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
She tried to lips me.
In at the club.
I just met her
In at the
in
establishment.
the establishment.
I think that was our first day in Ghana.
That was our
we
first
landed.
night.
The first
So they want you to arrive and go to jail. You see people wickedness.
Oh.
Wickedness.
Does Jamaica have a queer scene? They must do.
Oh, let's get into it. Let's get into
Yeah,
it.
I
Let's
can
get
imagine
into
they
it.
do.
So obviously, being in the relationship that I was in, my partner knew, or his friends basically are established in that scene, right? So
Okay.
I only found out about the gay scene like literally maybe a couple years ago. So before that, I'd never been to a gay event in Jamaica, nothing like that. So I found out about the gay scene, and let me tell you, the girls in Jamaica, when I tell you, like, I know you lot at home can't see it, yeah, but they'll be climbing on this thing up there. Climbing, swinging, shaking ass. Like,
Yeah.
they're proper yardy, Jamaican, gay. And you see the femboys come out, they come out in their crop tops, they come out in everything. Like, and my ex-partner's friend, they had a pool party, basically. And at that pool party, it was like skimpy dress, basically. So you had all the boys coming in their fishnets and their thongs and their batty riders. And it was just, they're really expressive out there, but obviously they have to tone it down when it comes to daytime. So at nighttime, they come outside. At daytime, they have to kind of be man them. But yeah, there is a scene out there. I love it. It was fun. I've experienced it. I did my own dash out when I was there as well. Period. But yeah, no, Jamaica gay scene is cute.
So if you were to go now, obviously because your ex-partner's part of the people that are, would you stay away from the scene, or you're still
No,
happy
I'd
to
still
go?
like to go. Do you know what I mean? I'd still like to be involved in like going to the events and stuff, because I love queer events. Like, they're just great. You feel yourself, you're free, you let loose, you don't have to worry about nobody judging you, etc. So I definitely still want to be like involved in the gay scene out there for sure.
Yeah, I think that next time I go, I need to go to
Yeah.
the gay
to the gay
scene.
scene.
I need
Yeah.
to go to the gay scene.
Yeah,
Because I went, it
babes.
was curfew. They had
Yeah.
curfew in Jamaica when I
Yeah.
went. So it was, everything was locked down, boy. I still found some gays though.
Yeah.
But like,
Words, you would attract some.
I wanted the boys. I wanted the gay boys.
Yeah.
I was like one stud. She even unfollowed me, you know.
She
Ah.
unfollowed you.
She unfollowed me.
Wow.
When did you notice this?
Quite recently. She turned into a femme. She was a stud when I was with me. I spoke about it in the last episode. She
Yeah,
was-
yeah, I
she
remember.
was a
I
stud.
listened. Yeah.
I don't know if she listens. Well, she turned into a femme.
Yeah.
She looked good as a femme, by the way, yeah. And then she went to Bahamas and she's about to be in a stud again.
Make up your mind. What do you want to do?
But she was trying to do music, so I don't know because she was trying to do music.
Yeah.
be,
They
'cause-
turned around and said you need to be
More feminine.
femme.
to
But
make it.
Coffee's doing it well. And,
that's
Coffee's
good.
But Coffee doesn't say that she's gay though, does
No one,
she?
none of them
No.
say that
I'm
they're
even
gay.
look at me saying.
Oh, sorry, yeah. We don't
No,
know this.
expose the coffee.
No.
I mean, I don't know, but she was sitting with a little girl in the car, no, in
Yeah.
one of the
But
music
she
videos.
also
Yeah.
has like female love interests in her music videos. No,
That's what I'm saying, she does.
Well,
did I
then
make this up?
it's pretty much out there.
She
then.
does.
Yeah.
She's from my area as well in Jamaica.
Oh, is
like
she?
5 minutes from my house. In
Oh, so you've seen her
Jamaica.
before?
I haven't seen her personally,
Yeah.
but people I know, my family members know her parents.
She's
So,
local.
yeah, she's a local babe. She's a
I
local
find that
babe.
people in the like creative scene, even like here, influencers, content creators, they don't really be speaking about that they're gay.
No.
You can see,
Yeah.
but they don't ever.
Well, like content creators.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah, I feel like there's only a handful of us that actually speak about being queer and our queer
And our experience,
experiences.
yeah.
And the things, I don't think they're necessarily hiding their queerness because they're
No.
still themselves.
Yeah.
I think they're just not making it a part of their brand. And it's interesting because another content creator contacted me this week, and was like, I love the Gymshark thing you're doing. I want to see more of that. But you need to tone down talking about queerness so
Why
much.
did you talk
Yeah.
about queerness in your
Because no one's got a podcast.
What,
I guess
talk about the podcast.
the thing is,
It's very
on my
separate,
personal
though.
Instagram, I don't really speak about queerness that much.
No,
I'm just
you
am
don't.
what I am. Do you know what I mean?
We don't have
But-
the flag in the bio.
No, we
Literally, you
don't.
don't.
We don't. And the person was just like, yeah, I don't speak about my queerness because I don't want to lose opportunities because I'm talking about being queer.
Yeah.
So she was like, have you ever thought about maybe speaking about queerness less? Or like,
I don't think that should be a reason for you not to, speak about.
no.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's quite negative. Like,
It is.
I don't think that should be the reason.
If you don't want all of me, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, keep your
Yeah.
opportunity. If you can't accept me for me,
Yeah.
I don't want your money. I got money.
But also I think she doesn't talk about it because she's also not out to her family. So there's that
also
too.
that.
Well,
It's very different.
that's probably
She's
one
a
of
bit
the
younger than
reasons
me,
why
yeah.
the insecurities are.
Yeah, I mean,
Are
it's
reflecting.
definitely
Yeah.
a thing.
But
You know?
other content is not gonna be about queerness.
No,
But
I feel
you are
like
a queer person.
I feel like the way I
Literally.
present is always gonna, because even your content as well. I want to see your content is about
You don't
queerness.
talk about any.
I don't really, but it's
Yeah.
not purposefully.
It's just, but you
It's
just talk about you.
But when
Yeah.
the problem is when it's like on purpose.
Yeah.
When you purposely avoid it because
Yeah.
you feel like people won't accept you. You just have to stand in your truth.
Yeah.
You can't run from that.
Yeah, some people do. Like, more power to them, innit?
Yeah.
More power to them. They do this and all this. Wait, don't stop shading.
I just feel like as a fashion creator, you can't really show your queerness because you're just wearing clothes. Unless I was dressing extremely out there queer. Do you know what I mean? But that's not necessarily my style. Like I give you feminine sometimes, I give you masculine sometimes. That's just me. I do different looks.
Yeah.
But the podcast is definitely somewhere where I have and can express my queerness more through my personality, through conversations, etc.
Yeah.
And I'm more than happy to do that because
Yeah.
why not? I'm proud of
Yeah.
being queer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not. How was it being the queer out of the boys? Because I was saying to you the other day that
Yeah.
I like it when he's friends, his straight friends.
Yeah.
Like when I see you out of your boys, I just
Yeah.
like seeing it. I think you're the only one that
Yeah.
I follow anyway.
I'm
on
hybrid as
Instagram.
fuck.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you are there, and you
Hybrid.
are there.
Both. Yeah.
You know, and it's like you don't have to like tone yourself down, anything like that. So
Yeah.
like, let's talk about that friendship.
Yeah, so my boys, shout out to you guys. I love you guys so much. All my heterosexual friends, you guys are absolutely amazing. As I said, because I've been myself always, and I've never really toned myself down, they've always known, and the friendship has always been based on me being the person that I am. Do you know what I mean? And my boys are very open-minded. Like I could talk to them about sex stories, gay sex stories. I could talk to them about anything, relationship problems, etc.
And these are black men.
Yeah, and they're all cis
Yeah,
black,
black men,
men. Yeah, and they love and adore me, and I love and adore them. And you know, it's like I help them, I wingman them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's benefits to this relationship from their end and from mine. And I love how they look out for me. Like I'm like the princess of the group. You know?
Yeah.
They really like, look out for me, protect me, etc. And yeah, they're just great guys. I just have my friendship group in general, just all my friends across the board, gay, straight, are just absolutely amazing people, like through and through. I don't have friendship drama. I don't have arguments. Like there's no gossip. There's no backbiting. I've never been betrayed. Nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? I've never experienced anything like that. So I'm just blessed and thank God for the people that he's put in my life. And I wouldn't trade them for the world, honestly. But yeah, big up my boys, man. I love them.
Beautiful. That's really beautiful, you know, because I don't know, I don't pay attention to cis-het men really, but like
fair enough.
From what I know, they can be a bit homophobic. So like just been able to have like, a number of cis-het men, black guys around you as friends, as genuine friends.
And you go on holiday.
They're like my family.
Yeah,
like, they're my brothers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Look
Like
out for you and stuff like that, and uplift you and all these things, and allow you to be who you are 100%. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. And I think because we grew up in Kent, went to school in Kent, etc.
Are you went to school with them?
Yeah. We've all been friends since like year 7.
Oh wow.
Literally.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. These are my family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But growing up in Kent and going to school in Kent is very different to inner London. Do you know what I mean? You're not influenced as much by gang culture and all these different things that might trigger someone to behave in a homophobic way.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're surrounded by white people. White people are very free and open and they don't really give a fuck. So I feel like that had something to do with it in the sense that we just grew up very differently from inner London black kids.
Yeah.
And that just, your mindset is completely different. The way you look at life and the way you look at things is completely different. And you're more open-minded to things.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's so mad because you can tell when people are from inner London or it's like black people anyway. You can tell from inner London or where they're not. And do you know how I can always tell? By the way they dress. Because I feel like if you're not from London, you're a bit more experimental.
Yeah.
A bit more creative with the way you dress.
Yeah.
Less tracksuity, Nike tech all the time. Like you're just a bit more free with it. And I'll use that Dammy, for example. Dammy from Love Island, for example. He's from Ireland. And people might look at his dressing and be like, he's a little bit fruity. Or
It really annoys me when people do that.
Yeah, it really pisses me off.
I don't see anything fruity or gay about Dammy. Do you know? There's nothing.
Nothing.
It doesn't matter. He just likes to express himself through dressing.
Exactly.
And it looks great. And I like it when men actually experiment and like go beyond the
norm.
The norm.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
Yeah, because
dry.
you have a theme for a party and they'll still come in a Casablanca t-shirt.
Yeah.
And jeans.
One jean and
one maybe Air Forces.
Air Force white.
You'll be stopped at the door, respectfully.
I just can't. I just can't deal with that.
No.
Like it's terrible. Have you always been a fashionista?
Oh, babes, yes.
Yeah, I know you was born a fashionista.
Always.
Woo, a
Always.
fashionista.
Like my uncle, big up my Uncle Dave in America, he used to spoil me because he's always lived in America. So he always used to send me like American clothes when I was in Jamaica. So I've always had like my jewelry and my I've just always been dressing down. And obviously dressing is a big thing in Jamaica. Like if you can't dress, you're ridiculed.
Yeah.
So like you have to pattern yourself and
especially
look
in church
good.
when you was growing up in church.
Yeah.
You have to look correct every Sunday.
You must. I showed Nana
grandma.
pictures of my fabulous grandmother. Eating the girls up in church.
Okay.
Period. Yeah. So like that has heavily influenced the way I dress and the way I look at fashion. And I just love looking nice. Like who doesn't love looking nice? Who doesn't love getting a cheeky compliment here or there? Do you know what I mean?
I
So
love putting shit on,
why
I'm
not?
not gonna lie.
And keep that shit on. You know what I
But
mean?
some people are just too dusty.
Dusty and crusty.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just even nightlife in this country. I feel like
People don't
cool.
make it effort. You think?
Yeah,
They don't.
even if it's this,
Respectfully.
we didn't say it was a themed party. We're going out, we're stepping out to wear
Right.
something nice.
Right.
Like, but
Right.
people just want to come. Like,
It's not
you're gonna wear this
something-
during the week.
They
just
come
don't
out in
know.
their yard clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come out in their yard clothes.
And it's not something you feel like you shouldn't have to say, oh, can you dress well? Or do you know what I mean? Because it should be something that everybody knows to do, right?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
people don't know.
I'm gonna remind everyone that comes to our events. Yeah. So the first time we had an event, Clink,
People can dress.
people even came in suits.
Heels.
Because we
Damn.
put emphasis on dress up.
Yeah.
And people even came dressed up more than we did, yeah. But that's what we wanted. We wanted when I saw the 3-piece suits, I think I saw like 3 people in suits. A lot of people had like trousers on. I didn't really see jeans in there. And then the girls came with their heels. And I think because after we thought, okay, we've set the trend now.
Yeah.
People know, because this is what we want people to come to our events, dress like that. But as time went on, we didn't keep the emphasis. So we've seen the dressing go more casual. And
Casual.
We have to come back and tell them about the emphasis again.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see enough heels.
I don't see enough heels.
Clink, clink. I didn't see
Yeah,
enough
no, the
heels.
girls were in trainers.
Yeah. What was that about?
My babes came in heels. I told her, because she always wears heels, yeah. So she was like, is it a heels event? This is me. Yeah. Clink. When you hear clink, clink, when you hear clink, clink, you wear heels, yeah. So heels. So then she was like, oh, she's like, okay, cool. So within 5 minutes of her coming, she was like,
What is this?
You lied to me.
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Yeah.
She said, you lied. You said it was heels.
Yeah.
She said, where are the heels? I said, you got heels on. This one got heels on. I said, basically, our friends had
Our
heels
friends
on.
had those on, yeah, because
The people that got the memo.
Yeah.
They had heels
Friends.
on.
And then she was like, she's like, I put flip flops and bag. I can put them on. This means no, you keep the heels on.
them.
Listen, you must, just because everybody else is doing something doesn't
Wear your
mean you have
heels
to.
and wear it for the
Be
whole
yourself.
night.
Period.
Be yourself.
And she looked good, by the way.
Yeah.
She looked bomber clock
Yeah.
good.
I would let her
Big
know.
up her.
Yeah.
Big up her. Hey, honey. I know you're watching
Yeah,
this.
she said hi. She said
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. Big up her. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl.
Gorgeous girl.
Yes, honey.
Yeah.
Listen.
So how was DLT Malta?
Oh,
Segue.
DLT. DLT was fabulous. I mean,
that, second time, third
yeah,
time?
second time.
Second
Not the third time,
sorry.
honey. Chill. Relax.
Last year was the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, last year was the first time.
Some people were there 3 times, you know.
Yeah, I probably will be next year. That'll be
I saw
me.
someone the first year.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah.
I saw him the first year.
Yeah.
And I saw him the second year. And I
Yeah.
saw him in everyone's stories the third year.
Child. He's
He's
a
having a
DLT
time.
fiend.
He is.
Oh,
he was. But he was a
absolutely.
laugh at the party.
Yeah, it's a great time though. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
DLT this year was fabulous. I had a great time. The crowd was a bit younger this year.
You know it's.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I noticed from even the flight that I was on going, I was like, oh,
Okay.
is
So you
this
knew
what
from
it's
there.
giving? Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, maybe it's just my flight, you know, got there. Okay.
It was
It's,
everything.
More
it's,
of
it's
that.
it's a consensus at
Okay.
this point. But it was great. The men,
Fine.
They're good.
the
Looking.
men were menning.
Okay.
Yes, they always do. To be fair, but obviously last year there was way more females than males.
Really?
Yeah,
Last year?
Last year, don't you remember? That's why
There was a
everybody
lot
was
of
hyping
women.
about it.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of women.
There
last
were, but I
year.
heard this year we had a lot of girls this year.
There still was,
Yeah.
but there was definitely more men than there were
than
last
last
year
year.
because obviously they got the memo that there's
Yeah.
bare
They
girls.
It's from
So-
certain threads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they came through. But no, the men were looking great. I had eye candy the whole trip, which was fabulous.
Right.
And I really appreciate them for acknowledging that I look fabulous too. Because
Yeah. You
the
were
cis-het men
serving.
were
Do you know
coming
the one
to...
that you had
tell me.
the matching outfit with? Did you know him beforehand?
No.
And you guys wore it to the T.
To the T.
But you had topless underneath, and he had a vest on.
No,
underneath.
I actually had a white shirt underneath. So
yeah.
basically what happened was, this was at Cafe Del Mar. I saw him, he was taking a picture with his friends and his friends weren't telling him that his collar was sticking up when he was taking the picture. You know me, brave and bold.
yeah.
I was like, sir,
Yeah.
your collar, pull it down.
Yeah.
So he appreciated that, etc. But then he looked at what I was wearing and he was like, bro, I'm wearing that exact same. Because he went home to change because he was staying nearby. So he went home to change and he was like, I'm wearing that exact same outfit this evening. What's going on?
People are changing
Kinda
in
thing.
Cafe Del Mar.
Yeah. If I was closer, I would have changed too. 100%.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
people are brunch,
Yeah,
go
we
home,
went to
change.
brunch,
The
so-
brunch.
Yeah, because of the brunch. So, anyways, he told me that, and obviously I believed it. I'm not gonna not believe you when you
Yeah.
tell me that. But it was funny because we went back to my friends that I was there with for pre-drinks, and lo and behold, this is how God works in mysterious ways. Lo and behold, this same guy, we left to go back to Cafe Del Mar for the evening bit. Why did we see him on the same floor at the lift in the same outfit as me? And that's how we took the picture that you see on Instagram.
Right.
Like,
right.
what are the odds?
Right.
Same hotel, same floor.
God.
What are the odds?
Everything was the same.
Everything was the exact same, from the trouser, the top,
the whole
the
outfit.
undershirt. It's only because, like you said, I took off
Yeah,
my shirt
yeah.
underneath.
That was a good look though. Taking
Yeah,
off the shirt.
period.
Yeah.
Because the girls that used to see my skin, you know what I mean? But sometimes I want to serve some skin. Yeah, chocolate daddy, you know? So yeah, but DLT was great.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe.
Any stories to share?
Babe, did you not see me howling at Spice?
Oh my god, that was.
Did you not see me howling
You got the
at
mic.
Spice?
You was on that mic. The mic was on.
I ate that mic.
Jeez.
I ate the fuck out of that mic. Did you see it?
You didn't see it.
Was he what?
You didn't see it.
Spice's tune.
Babe.
Where? On the stage?
Not on the
No.
stage. She
Oh.
actually, I deeped in the video because they obviously recorded it and caught it.
Yeah.
I deeped in the video. She was actually when I was
Calling
doing
you
it, she was
on.
calling me to come on stage. But
I didn't see that. I missed that.
babes,
Bar for bar.
it was a whole
Bar for
moment.
bar. It
I
was lit.
ate that last
Yeah.
day of DLT.
Sorry,
up.
whose story was it? On your story?
Yeah, it was on
But I was on
DLT
your
story.
story.
It was
I
on
was on DLT
Spice's story. Babes,
I
it was
missed
a
it.
whole thing. I'll show you after.
Yeah.
It's on my highlights. But basically what happened was, obviously Spice's mother, she came on
Mm-hmm.
and I was with my friend and she was like, let's go to the front. And
Mm.
I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. So I was pacing through everybody like, yeah, my mother's on stage. My mother's on stage. Excuse me. So they let me through to the front. And then Spice obviously gave the mic to this girl at the front. She was clearly African because she didn't know the lyrics. She did know
Why
the
would
lyrics.
she even take the mic?
Literally, why are you
Listen,
grabbing the
I think I
mic?
know some Spice lyrics, but I would never.
Never.
Take a mic.
Literally,
Never.
literally, because it's full blown patois.
Yeah.
Like, skin up, me pum pum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
I don't
mean?
even
Like,
understand all the lyrics.
Exactly.
Exactly. I can sound them out, chat. But
yeah, but I know them word for word.
Sound them out.
Word for word. So obviously, I was there howling behind this girl, right? Not even knowing that she was about to pass me the mic. So she could clearly hear me singing the lyrics. So she turns around and she's like, oh, so this guy knows the
Yeah.
lyrics. Passes the mic to me. I grabbed that mic with all my might. With all my dignity and might, and I started howling those lyrics to Spice, and the place went crazy.
Mad.
Like everybody was screaming because obviously they could hear a man's voice
Yeah.
delivering these lyrics word for word to
Yes.
Spice, and then she was shaking her ass, her dancers were shaking their asses. Like it was just a whole moment.
But you have to
A
show me
whole
afterwards.
moment. I must.
You have to.
I
show
must.
me.
That is actually
That was the
sweet.
highlight of my holiday.
The quiz are always the life of the party, though.
Yeah. Period.
Even the life of the. They say it's not a festival, but the festival.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So you see, with we have Jamaican in the hot seat, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can ask you
Please
for real,
do.
for real,
Please do.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Lyrics. I knew it was coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We went out last week,
Oh god.
and we got invited to a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
You've been to the lounge before,
Yeah,
I think
you
got
know what
invited.
Oh
You know,
yeah. I know which lounge. Yeah.
And the DJ started playing Chichi Man,
Okay. Yeah.
and Adobe went straight up to him and was like, "No."
Good.
She went up to him and
As
was
she
like,
should.
because it was very intimate. I'm gonna say it was very
Yeah.
intimate.
Yeah.
The day we went there. We
Yeah.
went on a Sunday. It was brunch, karaoke.
Yeah.
There wasn't many people there, and it was just like it's obvious. And we were the life of the party.
Yeah.
It's obvious like a bunch of gay girls are
Yeah.
here, and he played that, and we
Yeah.
were sitting at the front.
They don't read the room.
They don't.
That's the issue.
They don't.
They don't
They
read
don't
the room.
read the room. So I definitely think it wasn't on purpose. He just didn't read the room. So Adobe went up to him and was like, "That's not cool." And he was like, "Oh, my bad, yeah." But what is your standpoint on that? Like, how do you feel when you go out and you play and you hear homophobic songs? Because
you're a Jamaican, do you know what I mean?
yeah, the jury's out on this one.
Only you can answer this.
You know what? I feel like, because it's part of the culture somewhat, I don't necessarily look at it offensively, even though it is, because they're definitely still, it's hate speech. Do you know what I mean? It's hate speech. So it's not good. But I think because I'm Jamaican, I don't really, I'm more focused on the music rather than the lyrics in the music. But I don't like that song. When that song comes on, you won't see me opening my mouth. Like it's just not, it's not gonna happen. Why would I sing something that is telling people to basically kill me or burn me or whatever it is that they're saying? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not, it's not the vibe.
It's mad
not the
because
vibe.
out of all of the songs that have
Sorry,
homophobia,
what's
that's
one?
for me. That's one. That particular one is that. Oh,
Because it's literally a song about not liking gay people, and usually like they'll reference it in a song, but it's not the
Yeah.
entirety of the song.
Yeah.
This song, it is
whole
the
song.
entirety
Whole-
of
Yeah.
the song,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, why are you so pressed?
there's so many songs to play as well.
Yeah.
There's
So
just so
many.
like
So
that song
many.
is so old now. It's dated. It's dated in terms of like social positioning and everything. It's just you don't need to.
And
play
it's so
it.
Literally.
blatant. Like you can't even ignore Chichi Man. Like you
can't.
can't ignore that.
Yeah,
Do you
and no
know
one
what
even
I
says that
mean?
anymore.
Exactly.
That's how old the song is.
It's the
No one says that
Yeah.
anymore. So what is tea?
Yeah. And do you know what? It's interesting because I feel like everyone I've asked that's come on the podcast has kind of had the same like view as you.
Yeah.
There's been like we asked Donnie,
Yeah.
we've asked Talia. I think you the free Jamaican. people that we asked, or free Caribbean people that we asked, and everyone's like, no. But then when I go on social media, people are just like, yeah, play it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Social
Do
media
you know
is a
what I
very different
mean?
place, though.
Yeah.
It's very different place.
It's very different because a lot was happening on social media when you guys were in Malta.
DLT. That's what I was saying, because people
I didn't
were
see
like,
any of it.
you know, like when you talk about how the men were looking good, and people were like, "Oh, the men are not topless. They're not
They were
dressing
definitely
well."
topless.
That's what they were saying on
They
social
definitely
media.
weren't dressing well. That's correct. That's a fact. You know how boys are. Oh,
Just
basketball
put-
jersey,
I know.
Yeah.
football
Simple. Yeah.
t-shirt,
So simple.
Yeah, the
rusty
basketball
shorts,
jersey.
unironed clothes, like
not uniron. Please
unironed.
iron your clothes.
iron
please.
your clots, please, and thank you.
My mum will say that's improper dressing.
Fam,
Yeah.
it says a lot about you as a person. You don't care
It
about your
does.
appearance.
Exactly.
And on holiday.
And as a girl, I would never speak to a man that doesn't iron his clothes. Like, what the hell? You can't look after me if you can't look after yourself.
so you have to give us your top fashion tips then.
Ooh.
men.
Well, first of all, I'm very Jamaican, so matchy is my vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Coordination.
Like, coordination, honey.
right.
You don't have to coordinate to look good, but personally for me, that's what I like. It all comes together well when you coordinate your clothes. Dress for you. Be comfortable in what you're wearing. Do you know what I mean? Like, make sure that whatever it is you're wearing, you feel good in it, regardless of whether people think you feel good, look good in it. Should I say? You should feel good in it. Look for inspiration. There's so many platforms, especially Pinterest, that you can literally type in like, oh, grey outfit men, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pink outfit women, and you'll see a lot of inspiration, and you can pick from that what would work best for you. You know what I mean? And finally, I would say, wear perfume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Wear perfume, because
Yeah.
if you smell good, you look good. If you look
Yeah.
good, you feel good. Do you know what I mean? So,
And we love when people
Smell
compliment
good.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I hugged you, I was like, "Ooh."
yeah, ain't
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell
Layering.
good.
It's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think people are stingy.
Very.
Like when it comes to skincare products, when it comes to perfume, when it comes to whatever to make yourself glow a little bit, people want it to stretch. Just it's gonna
Use it,
expire.
baby.
It
Use
will
Use
expire.
it.
Stop using Umbro perfume.
Yeah.
Stop going to Poundland and buying Umbro perfume and spraying it on your body.
Oh, not the Umbro perfume.
Babes,
Oh.
Terrible.
you're
What perfume
spraying
do you
chemicals. Oh, what don't I use?
There you go.
Right now, I'm using Hugo Boss, their Elixir scent. I love that. Joe Malone have gifted me a couple of scents, so I've been wearing
Nice.
some Joe Malone.
Nice.
Jimmy Choo, Versace, Diesel, Paco
got
Rabanne.
plenty.
Babes, my perfume collection is up there.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
just
have at
want-
least 50 perfumes.
Wow.
So,
That's a lot of
do you know what I
that's
mean?
great.
Yeah.
a
So
lot of perfume.
I just
Yeah.
like to mix and match and stuff like that. So
Do you
Do you
remember?
wear more than one? Like,
yeah, always at least 3.
I started layering. Well, 3. I did 2.
At least 3.
Oh, we can step it up then.
Yeah.
I thought 2 was like.
At least 3.
I only recently started doing 2. And that's even recent.
Yeah, babes.
Because I
you have
wanted
to layer.
I saw someone on Instagram saying I've been layering a oud with a whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, I was doing one.
yeah.
But to be fair, when I've been layering, people compliment even more.
Yeah,
it's
because
true.
you
You
get
make
a
a
whiff
scent, you're on
of
some
like
scent.
a mix of smells. Do you know what I mean? So people are like, their nose don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going or is it coming? So
Do you know when I knew I was on something?
What?
When I was getting off the tube and a white lady stopped me, the white blonde lady with the Versace bag, Louis Vuitton bag, stopped me and said, "What are you wearing?" I said, "I've made it."
Yeah.
Period.
Oh, absolutely.
With the white lady
Yeah,
with the blonde.
middle class.
Period.
Middle
I
class, babe.
said,
Yeah.
I made it.
listen,
on.
if
Shout
people
out
don't tell
that.
you smell nice and you put on perfume, throw the perfume in the bin.
Change it.
It might be even expired. I was talking about my Instagram a couple of weeks ago.
I saw that. I saw that. Oh my days.
Like people don't know that beauty products
They
expire.
do.
They
Yeah,
do.
But people
They
don't see
do.
that it's got like the 6-month thing on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
Do you know what
They
I've done?
don't
Yeah,
see that.
after I saw that, yeah, I went to use a body cream.
Yeah.
I definitely opened it more than 6 months ago. They had the 6 months. Look at me. Look at me chatting and telling the people straight away. And I'm using expired one myself.
Listen, use it in secret. Don't tell them. Just shh.
But you know what? It's shea butter. That was shea butter.
was
Yeah.
okay.
But
Well,
it's a
that
shea
doesn't
butter.
expire, does it?
Yeah. It was shea butter that's whipped with strawberry essence in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
maybe
it's
it's the
maybe
essence.
strawberry.
It's the
Yeah.
essence.
I
It's
still
the
used it,
essence.
boy.
Yeah, but you see money in it.
Well, do you know, to be fair, that was gifted. That one was gifted.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
Yeah,
you can throw,
money
you
on
can throw
it.
that one away then.
What are you guys
so
wearing?
sick.
What's your perfume collection rotation these days?
There's not many, I'm not gonna lie, but right now Gucci.
Which Gucci one?
It's a Gucci Intense.
I love that fragrance. It's cute.
I'm using Dior Rose.
Oh, that's
I haven't smelled that one.
No, that's a sweet
Yeah.
smell. It's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
got
love
its oud,
sweet
the oud as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I got the Louis Vuitton, the one I can't pronounce the name, child. The one, the bait one, the
Yeah.
Umbro or something.
It's okay. It's okay.
And there's one, Diptyque. It's a French one. There's that one. Those are my three
I've got a
go-to
list
ones.
though. I've got a list of what I don't know how to pronounce them, but I put them on my phone for me to collect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
period.
I
I'll
think that's
definitely
good.
be sending you guys recommendations.
Yeah. I've got a
For-
John Malone
for
one as
sure.
well.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one. I got 2 John Malones, but do you know what? Lara's still one of my John Malones.
She
I
did,
just
she
realized.
told you.
And you know what she done? She used that as air freshener because she didn't know that it was a perfume.
Is she insane?
Yeah. She's my
Premium
John- yeah.
Joe Malone perfume as
Yeah.
air freshener.
And it wasn't a small one, it was a big one.
So what happened to
She
Airwick?
used it.
What happened to Febreze?
What happened?
What happened?
And her sister's the one that told her, that's expensive perfume.
Yeah.
So she went to Google what Joe Malone was.
She's terrible.
So she didn't even know the
didn't what
brand.
Joe
No.
Malone was.
Oh my goodness me.
She went in my room and stole
She
perfume.
will say she's not she doesn't know about brands and
Yeah,
design and stuff.
clearly.
She will.
Clearly.
She will admit
How?
that. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, do
I
you see
would've
it was
been
in a box?
fuming.
When you took it, it was in a nice cushioned box.
Literally, because they
And it's
serve
nice
in
as well.
luxury
Yeah,
packaging.
yeah.
Like,
Even
thought
the
I had-
bottle's nice. How do you not
what
know
kind of
that
air
that's
freshener's
luxury?
coming in that?
Exactly.
She thought I had luxury air freshener.
That's insane.
I'm crying.
She used it.
That is
Febreze
so
will do.
funny.
Febreze will do.
Yes,
luxury.
Febreze
I was
does the
so
job.
annoyed. I'm so annoyed.
That's crazy.
I think we got time for one dilemma.
Oh,
yeah, I
oh,
forgot
yes,
about
this is my
bloody
favorite bit.
Oh, we can do like
Let's
two.
get
actually.
into people's
we could do
business.
two.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm a regular listener of Tutus and I appreciate how fair and balanced your advice for the dilemmas are. So I'm hoping for some help with the situation I'm in. I dated this girl last year and during that time I gave her a few gifts. Normally I would never ask for anything back because that's petty and ridiculous, and once you give someone something, of course it now belongs to them. However, I did give something that looking back I wish I didn't, as it had a really sentimental value for not just me, but also my mum. I won't say what the item is, but me and my mum had one each, and it was a symbol of a time we were really close. For context, we're usually pretty distant emotionally. We've had building work going on, and my mum realised hers is now lost. So she asked me if I still had mine. I lied and said I'd find it. But of course, the girl I previously dated has it. When I realised I couldn't give it to my mum, I cried so much because I knew how much it meant to her and I was wrong to ever give it away. In brackets, I was just in love girl mode and not thinking sensibly. We aren't in contact anymore, but I did reach out asking for the item back in the nicest, most honest way I could, and she aired me. I'm still really sad about it. Do I just take the L and accept I'll never get it back, or do you think there's anything else I can do or say to get it back? Am I in the wrong for asking for it? Sorry this is long, I just needed full context, and thank you for creating the space. Queer relationships aren't always easy to navigate. P.S. For additional context, the item isn't something that you can be bought in stores, hence why it can't be replaced in any way. Or I would buy a new one.
Very sentimental then. She's gonna knock down that girl's door.
Break. You see that video that came out on Shea Bar today,
Yes, I saw
With
that.
the gal going for the nail appointment. Bang, 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 bang.
ain't seen it.
That's how you need to knock on the gal door.
Yes.
Period.
So yeah.
She needs to go knock on her door.
She does.
I agree.
How dare you?
How can you air?
How dare you?
Have some respect.
Like, why are you holding on to it?
And
You're
on top of
bad
that,
vibes.
when you see her out, shame her in front of everybody.
Literally.
Yeah.
When you see her out,
Yeah.
shame her. Don't say,
Yeah.
can I talk to you? No, you say it in front of everyone. Give me my things back.
Yeah.
Literally. Sometimes you have to do the most and embarrass
I
people.
just feel like
'cause
if you
what?
dated someone, like there should be some respect. Like you went out with them, you shared space and time and all these things
Literally.
with them, and this is how you're acting.
Literally.
I think that's so disrespectful.
It's really sad that when you date people, there's a weird shift in respect sometimes.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like fuck with each other no more, there should be a basic level of respect for each other. But that is because you said intimate moments.
Yeah.
And I feel like once that respect goes out the window, even you look like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't respect yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
100%,
saying? So
yeah.
I just
This girl must know that it's sentimental because you know, it was gifted to her. I'm sure she got the context or the backstory,
Literally,
about where the gift was bought and stuff like that. So
she shouldn't have even taken a gift in the first place, to be honest. If it was like sentimental,
Yeah.
but anyway, the person gave it. You know what I'm
The
saying?
person gave it, yeah.
I personally, I wouldn't have accepted it.
Same.
Because that's a bit too deep. Especially, okay, maybe if we're like engaged and do you know what I mean, and we're spending our life together. But if I'm just dating you, or if we're just in a young relationship, I'm not taking that, baby.
yeah,
I'm not.
Also, have shame, have class. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't take that gift because it's too sentimental.
Literally.
No.
Yeah.
We need her to give us feedback in a week's time to let us know that
Please.
she's been to the house and she's going to collect her things back.
Yeah, please.
When she sees her out, she needs to go and collect her item.
This scene is too small to move in like that. Don't you think people act stupid? For a scene that's so small,
Girl.
people act shameless.
Honestly.
Like, we're going to find out. Like...
Hello. Somebody.
There's some stories that I've heard, yeah. And you know what? Sometimes people say stories about me. When it gets back to me...
Word on the curb.
Like, there's one babe, yeah, that I dated.
Yeah.
And she goes around and tells people that she paid for my mortgage. What mortgage?
What?
I don't have a mortgage. So what mortgage are you talking about? The stripper.
Yeah.
So what mortgage are you speaking about?
Mortgage.
People love to lie.
But why is it so elaborate?
No, why?
She'd be
Make
like,
it
yeah,
believable,
what,
like-
you know, Ro isn't like this flashy person that she puts on social media. Like how she portrays herself on social media is not how she is in person. And that how she used to pay for my mortgage. That how she used to look after my child for me.
She never.
I don't want to shame anybody's like occupation. Yeah. But like, you were a stripper in London. It's not, if you were a
You're
stripper
an
in
American
America.
stripper.
So she ain't making no money.
You're a London stripper. I'm so sorry. And then you were trying to build a line to sell drugs.
Oh, trying. So
Trying.
hadn't succeeded.
The
Then
line
Failed.
wasn't built.
you don't have money
Failed.
to pay someone's mortgage.
And you also don't have the credential to sit down with my child either.
Period.
So like, this is something that I'm just saying this platform because it keeps coming to me from different sources. Like this girl, she dates people.
Yeah.
And then tells them these stories. And then I end up being cool with said people. And they tell me, oh, this is what so-and-so said about you. But like, this is not kind of the vibe I'm getting from you.
Stop
Oh
trying
my
to ride
God,
on her coattails.
weirdo.
It's boring. Okay?
People are weird, man.
People
This
think
People
that's
are
is
so
what I'm saying.
strange,
Like, everyone speaks. Like, we're going to hear things,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just,
Don't make yourself more important in people's lives than you are.
No shade. And that's why me, as much as I'm very much out there, I keep to myself.
you do.
You've never heard my name on the scene
Never.
about nothing.
No.
I keep to myself. Nobody knows my business.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that. Like, I keep myself private, friendly with everybody, love everybody, but you don't need to know about my personal life. And that's that. Like, and I don't date mad people. Please.
Good.
Please.
I'm allergic to
I
mad
don't.
people.
I'm very
I have to
allergic.
say-
I can smell them from a mile away.
Period. Thank God for discernment spirit.
I've had a few men this in my life. But now I know better.
Amen.
No shade.
Okay, we've got another one.
Okay.
Because I started listening to the podcast a few weeks ago and I've really enjoyed binging the episodes because you guys have really great energy. Thank you. I think my dilemma is a bit weird, but I don't know who else to ask. So any help would be appreciated. For context, I'm sort of a late bloomer because I've only just started having sex in the last 2 years. I'm 21 now. That's not even late.
That ain't late, girl.
No, it's not late.
Stop saying that. That's not late.
That's not
Come
late.
on now. But I do really enjoy eating women out.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Slurp, slurp.
The issue, however, is when I do, I end up having a stomach ache afterwards, and I don't think that's normal.
A doctor.
Not allergic to the vag juices.
That's it. Now that's just.
Or maybe it's the person. Is this more than one person? I need to know. Is this more than one person?
Need some more context.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong because I'm good at making my partner feel good and I have a nice time too, except for the stomach aches. So they said partner.
Oh my God.
Maybe that's one person. Okay.
Okay.
I've tried Googling it, but all I end up finding are Reddit posts about guys who don't like giving head to their girlfriends, which isn't useful.
God.
Too much going on here.
Okay. Am I supposed to avoid swallowing when I give heads?
Wow. Okay.
I'll let you guys take this because I don't. That has nothing to do with me.
No.
That has nothing to do with me, girl. Nothing.
Do other people experience this at all? No. Not over here.
Belly is fine.
I really don't want to stop anytime soon, but I've never heard of anyone having this issue before. Neither have I, girl.
No.
Plus, it's not really helping with my anxiety about being inexperienced. I feel like I'm behind compared to others when it comes to sex and relationships. So this situation just sucks. Anyway, love the podcast, and I hope it keeps going for as long as you guys want to. From a new fan.
Aw.
Thanks
For your dilemma. Thank
Sweet.
you.
My
Thank you.
advice is try different pussy.
You're 21. Go for different pussy.
Period. It's
You have-
true.
I mean, when you go to the when you've got something wrong with you, don't they do process of elimination?
yeah.
You try something else.
Try some new pussy.
Try some new pussy and see if you're getting belly aches.
It's true.
'Cause I don't
Because
know.
then, are you allergic?
Yeah, because what is the girl eating? Like, is there?
Yeah.
going on?
I'm thinking diet. That's
Yeah,
the first
that's
thing
what
that came to my
I
head.
mean-
The person's
Yeah.
diet. What are they eating
Right.
that's transcending through
Yeah.
the vag pores, you know?
I am screaming. But even outside of that, like in terms of swallowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What
There
is
isn't
there
really
much
much
to
to
swallow?
swallow.
Because you see how men ejaculate.
Yeah.
They come like, and there's
Yeah.
a substantial amount of substance.
Yes.
Women don't do that.
Yeah.
You might have
I
wetness.
mean, you have like people who cream. You have creamers.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
creamers.
and people who cream, but you're not swallowing.
You're not, it's not
I
a
mean,
huge amount to
You might, like, a little bit.
You taste.
It's the nibbles for me.
Yeah, nibble
It's
the
the nibbles
cream.
for me.
But swallow the
Oh,
Absolutely
know.
not.
I think, yeah, you're tasting it, but you're not
Yeah.
swallowing it. Because when we talk about swallow, it has to be some substantial
a drink?
amount.
But
Yeah,
even
like
if someone's even if someone squirts, yeah.
even that's not even. You have some juices, but it's not even a lot.
But
Most
some
of it
people
goes on the.
squirt. Some
yeah,
people
but most of it
waterfall.
Yeah.
goes. I mean, some people like to drink it, don't they?
Isn't that pee? Is it pee?
Yeah,
It's a pee mix.
It's a
yeah,
pee.
There's a bit of
So
pee
you're
in
doing
there.
water
Yeah,
sports?
yeah.
Low key.
Some people
Go
do
in the
like to
shower.
swallow that though. But for me, most of it goes on the mattress.
Yeah.
And it might be around my mouth a little bit, but I'm not drinking
Yeah.
that shit.
I wouldn't say I've ever been with someone who squirts
In your
like it's a
mouth directly.
waterfall, so it's
Yeah.
like all my mouth is getting filled up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a few trickles here and
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
or like
I've-
or it does come out, but
It
it's
does
still
squirt,
like
though.
I don't leave my mouth there, so
No,
that
no,
it
no,
just
no,
fills
no,
my mouth
no,
up.
no, no,
This is a whole new world for me.
no.
Child, I don't know about this. Because men can't squirt.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So I don't
So
know.
I'm really confused
what you're
as to what is going on
swallowing.
here.
Maybe you're
Yeah.
swallowing the squirt. Like maybe you're putting your mouth there as.
We need more context, I think.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think it's squirt? I think it's squirt, and they're getting peeing. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe
pee
you're
is
just
making
swallowing
their
pee,
belly
babe.
hurt.
Yeah, I think the pee's making their belly hurt.
Yeah.
When the person squirts, move out the way.
Yeah.
If it's squirt that you're swallowing, because I don't know what else you're swallowing, to be honest.
Yeah.
But some people have some milky substance that comes out a little
What are you
bit.
talking about?
Milky.
Yeah, there's like some people have like you can
I mean, yeah, but
you
it's
can
yeah, you
like,
can see it. It's like it's not see through. It's like you can see it, but it's
yeah,
still
but it's like
not,
a drip. It's not really like I don't know.
but it's still not a lot.
You can swallow that actually. You can.
but it's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
And how
though.
much is it to be turning your stomach?
It kind of looks like cum. Actually, it kind
child.
of looks like cum.
Yeah, the white like it's like a white substance.
Yeah.
Not too white, but
Not everyone
this
has
is
that
new for
though.
him.
Of course, I don't understand women's bodies. I do not. I don't know what's going on.
But not everyone has that. Everyone's pussies are different. So try some new pussy.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
That's the conclusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Try
I
a new
think-
pussy and see.
I think.
What's
so.
the rules of swallowing for men though?
Child.
What's the rules?
There are rules. I don't know if there's rules.
You do it if you want to do it.
Yeah,
too.
basically.
Oh, okay.
You do if you want to. Like, my head game is top tier.
Oh,
I believe it's-
I believe
Top
it.
tier.
I believe it's-
top tier. Like, oh my god. So, okay. So obviously, I put up this. I think you saw, Nana, the question.
The questions.
Yes.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
The anonymous thing. The anonymous thing. Let me even show you what someone said. Let me show you what someone said.
Them anonymous
The person
skits
even came to
crazy.
confess.
Oh,
Is they?
They came to confess.
That's more than the women do, Shah.
That throat game is top tier. Can't believe I didn't keep you around.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So just in
Yeah.
case you
So
needed
After they made a
evidence.
confession.
Yeah.
Were
They
you
came to
like,
slide
okay.
in.
I mean, it's actually my ex. One of my exes.
Okay.
So
Spin the
yeah.
block? No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could. We could
Yeah.
split the block. Why not? You know what I mean? We didn't end on bad terms or anything. Not romantically though, just for a little bit of fun. But in terms of like swallowing and stuff like that. Personally, for me, I don't. One, because it's an easier way to catch an STI. Because it's bodily fluids you're literally swallowing someone's bodily fluids, and I don't play
Smart.
them. I don't play them games.
Yeah.
I do not play them games.
Yeah.
And two, I don't really like the taste of cum anyway.
I can't imagine.
Do you know what I
it being
mean?
good.
No, it's salty, it's warm, it smells weird. We're just not doing that.
But would
So,
you spit? Or do you
for the
want
right
to put it in your mouth
person,
at all?
for the right
Okay.
person, for the right person. But usually, I'll just let someone come on my body. Yeah. If I'm feeling real frisky and real, you might be able to do it on my face. But that's as far as it goes. You know what I mean? I am. People don't know this side of me. I've never spoken like this on nothing. Ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Top or bottom? Or verse?
Oh, girl, I am versatile.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you know
I'm
what? I did
versed.
think you were versatile.
Yeah, I'm versatile, but I feel like I'm entering my more submissive energy. So
It depends on the person that you're with, innit?
I'm more talking to more tops. And my previous relationship, I was with a full top, so I was the bottom for the entire relationship.
How was that for you?
Did you want to try other things?
I had urges where I wanted to top as well.
Yeah.
But I have good self-control. I don't really have a high sex drive, and I heard you speaking about like your low libido, and I can really relate to that. So for me, it wasn't the end of the world. I'm not really a sexual person like that, so I could firm it and just go without it. But it was okay, I guess, because I love him, innit? I love him, so
Of course,
why not?
Love contest.
Yeah.
What is the best compliment you've got? Like,
Oh, wait, before we get there,
Yeah.
what makes good head? You
What
said
makes
that guy.
good
You said
head?
that guy.
Yeah.
Said your head game was good.
Yeah.
So what? Because
what do you do? What
do you do?
Tell the people.
What's it? What 3,000?
Yeah, the hand roll swish, whatever it's called.
Experience. Definitely. So I've been doing that since secondary school. So I've had years of experience. Do you know what I mean? So experience, no teeth, absolutely no teeth.
I heard that as well. Yeah.
The tip. Do things with the tip, And you have to love it. I feel like you just have to have a genuine love. If
that's
you don't
the
like
main
doing it, you're
part.
not gonna be great at it.
Yeah.
You have to love doing it. You just have to really wanna please the person. Like, make love to the penis.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
With your mouth.
Yeah,
It's
make
the same
love
with
to the
eating
penis.
pussy. It's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally
You gotta
exactly the
enjoy-
same.
You got to enjoy it.
It's exactly the same. So
Yeah.
make love to the penis. If they want it depends how the guy likes it. Do they want it wet? Do they like it sloppy? Some guys like that, some guys don't. Do you know what I mean? So just know the person that you're doing it with as well. Because if you do it the way they like it, obviously they're just gonna enjoy it. Point blank, period. But yeah, just make sure your mouth is nice and warm. Okay. And just take your time with it. Do you know what I mean? Go slow, go fast, mix up the tempo.
a journey, baby.
It's an
journey.
art.
Yeah.
It's a whole art. And I am Picasso.
Okay.
Period. Yeah.
So, is that the thing that you've been told that you're most good at?
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's gonna answer
Yeah, that
compliment.
was my last.
What about
Yeah.
you? What have you been told you're most good at?
Yeah, what are you most good at?
Everything, but
The mood. First of all.
giving head and fingering. But you know what? It's funny because I slept with someone who has slept with a popular Afrobeats artist, and she was like, "Oh, he gives really good head. Like, I don't know if you're going to be better than him." And I was like, "No, I'm sure. Like, I'm a woman. I'm better than him." And then I gave her head, and I think he was better. But it makes sense because he's a hoe. You know
Okay.
what artist I'm talking about.
Oh, you must tell me after.
Oh,
I need all the tea. I need all the
He's a
tea.
popular.
Do I know this? Oh, I don't remember
I
then.
need all the tea.
I just don't think you and that person were
We
compatible.
weren't compatible. We weren't
If
compatible.
I'm honest, I don't
Yeah.
think
We
they're
weren't
compatible.
compatible.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
But what I would say is that the compliments that I've gotten is fingering and head.
Okay, what about you?
So it is you. It's changed as life has gone on. It used to be fingering, and then it was head, but now, surprisingly, it's a strap game.
Okay. Okay.
And the thing is, I out of everything, I do that the least. Out of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this, how I'm doing my business now. Boy.
Don't do too much now. Don't tell too much.
With this particular person,
Yeah.
I use the strap most times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I do use
Is that because the person is into men as well, so they're used to that sensation,
penetration.
or
I
like, do you think that's why?
I think that has a part to play.
Backpack.
Yeah, but
You're carrying that backpack.
I'm carrying a backpack.
You must.
It's a backpack.
Yeah.
But also, I am also enjoying using it.
Yeah. No, but I like strapping, even though it don't come out, because basically the thing about strapping is you have to put it on.
Yeah.
We don't come with it.
Yeah.
So you have to put it on. It's long. So usually we don't use it often.
Because it might throw off the mood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got to pause. You got to put it on
Yeah.
and strap up and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But that's really interesting. But it's fun.
You know, I wouldn't say, okay, I don't use it most of the time, but
More
I've
than
used it
you've
more
used
than I
it in-
usually
yeah,
use it.
in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, so more than I usually use
So
it.
what pleasure do y'all get from it? Because obviously it's not, there's no
Making them feel
sensation
good.
there. So you're getting pleasure from seeing the other person get
Absolutely.
pleasure.
It's that when you
Yeah.
give a guy head.
Yeah.
You're getting pleasure from seeing his eyes roll back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's, for us, it's just like, because they're enjoying.
Okay.
They're getting pleasure from it. That gives us pleasure.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
For me, I use it as an interval because once I come, I need a few to reload. I'm gonna come back to back to back kind of person. I need a few to reload.
Yeah.
She's still going.
So she's still going. So
Yeah.
I use it as an for the interludes.
Yeah.
For not an interval. What do you call it? Interval?
That
It's
makes
for the
sense. That's a
interval.
great strategy.
That's
I'm not gonna lie.
good.
Yeah, that
So
makes
then
sense.
when we go again,
Yeah, you're.
then I'm ready to go again.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah, I hear it. Because sometimes when you come, it's just like, oh, I need a minute. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, are there some guys who can just keep going? Like,
100%. There are guys that stay hard, like even after they've come. There's guys that all they need is 2 minutes, like, and they're back on it again. I'm not a rounds kind of person. Just to let you know, if you ever get this bussy, we're not going round. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not that girl.
I like a girl who can go
no.
around, but I can't do it.
I can't do
Like,
it.
personally,
Yeah.
for my vagina,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it can't do it. It cannot.
Yeah.
It's
Once
tired.
I come, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Have you ever been a rounds person?
No. Never. Probably never will
It's
be.
magic. I feel like I don't want to say people lie because people do actually go round.
Yeah.
No,
No,
people
people
do.
definitely
They-
do.
yeah, people actually
100%.
do.
They do.
100%.
Like I feel like I do. We do go for long periods of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
But I need the reload.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of us definitely needs to be, because it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're having sex for a few hours. But
Yeah.
one of us definitely needs to be able to keep going. I'm not sad that it's not me. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
content.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your type then?
Oh, what's my type?
We're getting it all out of you today.
Nah,
Babes, you know that this is our one opportunity, child.
it is.
You're getting it all out. Are we talking looks, personality, both?
All of it.
Both. Yeah.
Okay, so looks wise, to be fair, my track record, which is really strange because I don't think I do, but my exes have mainly been like browner, lighter skin, which is so interesting because I do like dark skin guys. So skin tone doesn't really matter for me per se. I like short guys.
Interesting.
I like short guys. I just think short kings are just usually, they're more handsome. They usually have to overcompensate their masculinity because they're short. Do you know what I
true,
mean?
they
It's
do.
true.
That's true.
It's true. So that because I like a masculine guy. Like
Yeah.
any guy I date or have dated, they are very masculine. I mean, you guys met my ex, so you know, like
I wouldn't have thought he was gay. From
exactly,
him.
and
Yeah.
that's my type. Basically, you just wouldn't know that my partner is gay. Ambition up there. Do you know what I mean?
You're ambitious, man.
Babes, I'm
Yeah.
very driven, and I want my partner to match me or be someone that I'm even inspired by. Do you know what I mean? For me to do better, so that's a big thing for me. And you just have to have a really kind heart. Just be a good person. Don't bring me no drama, and just be chilled, laid back. I like introverted men. But introverted men that still have a personality. That's the difference.
There can only be one what?
Main character.
Yeah.
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 Don't fight me
I don't
for
think that
main
you can
character
be.
syndrome.
I can't see the main character.
No,
No.
that'll be
Yeah.
too much. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I need someone
Yeah.
that's chilled, laid back. Let me do all of that. And yeah, have money.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Amen to that.
Please and thank you.
Amen to that, girl.
That's why you and Zayn are my friends.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done with carrying situations financially. I don't want to do that anymore. So come correct, come money, have your own shit, and we can go from there.
I'm not gonna lie, it's nice when you've been carrying a relationship financially and then you go into one where you're not carrying it financially. It feels nice.
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, treat me.
Yeah.
I've always been the one to carry them in every relationship.
But is it like
I
because
don't
you guys are like
mind.
the
Yeah,
masculine ones?
presenting, yeah.
Is that like
Do you
a
know what?
given?
I don't mind because I remember when I went on a date, and I've said this before, I went on a date with someone and they paid for the date and I was vibrating. Like, it was so weird.
No, you were vibrating.
I was
Yeah.
vibrating. It was
You
so
felt
weird.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I felt so uncomfortable. But in every relationship, I've always like paid more. Obviously, when you're in a relationship, it becomes a bit more, you know, someone takes it here, someone takes it here. Of course, like, I would buy stuff when my partner would talk about in passing what they want or something.
Yeah.
I would get it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just about being a nice, thoughtful partner.
Yeah.
But I've realized in every relationship, I've always paid more, and it's probably because I'm masculine.
Yeah,
Do you
it
know what I mean?
is. Because I expect that from
Your man.
my partner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even being with more masculine men, have they like not been the one that's buying the most, or
Not really.
that's interesting?
It's my fault though.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I'm picking wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
we
picking
were
wrong.
changing that. though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I look at people's character and
Yeah,
personality,
but that's
they're-
more important.
Yeah, it is
because people have been talking about the men with money who like they don't have any substance, they're not funny, and like they're pretty mean.
Yeah,
as
all they have
well.
is the money.
All they have is the money.
Yeah.
No personality, no nothing.
Yeah.
So I mean, you have to have someone with both.
100%. Like I try to look past it, and I'm very optimistic and I'm very hopeful for people, and I do like to help people like get to where they want to be, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
You need to be
tired.
looked
You
after.
deserve that.
I do. I'm a princess.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was a man, I wouldn't approach you and think, yeah, he's got it for me. I would feel like this
Absolutely
is someone who
not.
needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, obviously
Thank
you've got
you.
your own, but
Yeah.
like I know I need to step up as well. Do you know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I need to date a
I
stud.
would look at you and
I
think,
need to
think
date a
that.
stud. That's what it's giving, child.
Yeah, my mindset
No
is pretty
shade.
much that. When I see a pretty lady, I'm just like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't see it, and a lot of men are intimidated by me because of how much I do.
Yeah, well, because
So-
of your success and
Yeah.
your
And
Do
accomplishments.
you feel like being visible as well has a part to play?
I actually don't know because no one's ever really said anything about like me being a social media personality and stuff like that when I've dated them. So I'm not sure, to be honest, on that front. But I think when they see how much I do and how good I am at what I do in my corporate career, in my social media career, they're just a bit taken back.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these gay men, not gonna lie, are creatives. Nothing wrong with being a creative, full-time creative, but creatives have a period where they struggle. So a lot of these men don't have it yet. Do you know what I mean? But Hinge is changing my perspective on that.
Great. Are you
love
finding
that
people
feed.
with 9 to 5?
Babes,
Nice
doctors,
corporates.
Okay, good.
engineers. I'm like, where are these men? Because
That's
they're
where
not on the
that's where it's
scene.
at.
They're not on the scene.
They're not on the scene.
No.
And I think the same with lesbians. I think the ones who are working 9 to 5 with the salaries,
Yeah.
I don't think they're necessarily on the scene.
No,
They're not,
I
man.
don't think
They're
they
not, they're
are.
not. No. It's
So
only the
my
creatives.
eyes are being opened to a new world, and I'm very much enjoying.
No
that.
more tote bag
I love-
niggas.
Yeah.
You don't want
Not
no tote bag
Oyster
niggas.
cards.
Not Oyster card.
No Oyster
Yeah.
card.
Yes,
Yeah.
good.
Period.
We need to wrap up and let you go.
Oh my
we do,
God, I'm so
yeah.
sad.
We need to wrap up and let
been
you
an
go.
amazing
I'm so happy that we
episode.
did this.
Yes.
Do you know, I'm happy that we got this out of you.
Yeah.
We
Do you
got
know
a
what
lot
I mean?
out of
I knew. I came here today. I said, I'm giving it all. I don't give a fuck. I'm giving it all. Yeah,
I
period.
think so. It's cool because you always there's so many sides to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's just nice to see different sides. You know,
This is the side that my inner friends see.
Yeah.
But now, I guess you guys have seen it. So they pulled it out of me. But no, thank you for having me on.
No, thanks
Honestly,
for
it's been
coming.
great.
Oh, thanks for
coming.
coming.
I've had a great
We
time.
appreciate you. We're gonna get some more tea afterwards.
Yeah, period.
Wrap up. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you follow Ray. Please do.
Period.
Rey Styles.
And all social media platforms, everything.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Dress to Confess, the podcast.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, honey.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you use the hashtag Tutu's podcast conversation in Tutu's podcast in conversation on Twitter. Make sure you buy tickets to our next event. It's on the 7th of July.
Get your
Pride
tickets,
party.
guys.
Tickets are out.
Please.
We was meant to have a code for if you listen to the episode, you can get cheapest. Mask meetup.
Okay. That's the code.
The M and the U as capital. Mask meetup.
Okay.
If you listen to this
The M's and the
episode,
U's.
you can get a cheeky little discount.
Love that.
Don't put it out for the people. It's for you guys that listen
Period.
to the podcast.
The loyal
Yeah.
supporters.
Yeah.
Period. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next week, peace.
Bye.